WHBF is local for you. Now, here is your digital-only look at Quad Cities news. This is Local 4 News Midday, only on OurQuadCities.com.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. An Illinois high school was cleared this morning after a brief lockdown. Police said they got a call that an unknown man dressed in black walked into Batavia High School with a rifle. That's just north of Aurora. Batavia police later said they believe the person was a student athlete with a baseball bat and not a gun. No one was hurt, and authorities are asking people to stay away from the school until further notice. The Mississippi River continues to rise, reaching new record heights. The Mississippi now stands at 20.6 feet. It's expected to sit at that mark for the next few days. The floods have caused road and business closures as well. And people had to evacuate near Campbell's Island out of Hampton, Illinois. Families were removing their pets and belongings from their homes as the water continues to rise. Several homes in this area have been taken on heavy water. Military vehicles were seen traveling in high waters as well. In Davenport, flood waters continue to creep closer to downtown, but the rising waters have led to a bit of a tourist attraction. The Hesco flood barrier has turned into a tourist spot in front of the Front Street Brewery. We saw Quad Cityans posing and snapping pics while grabbing a bite to eat.
Thank goodness for the wall, because a lot of these businesses would be impacted by this, so it's great that there is a wall option.
Now it's piqued everybody's curiosity, and it's an impressive sight. It gives the mighty Mississippi a whole new meaning, right?
Now, there are some amazing pictures of the flooding in and around the Quad Cities. If you have any pictures you'd like to share with us, send them through our Quad Cities app because it's free. We've also set up a photo gallery on our website, OurQuadCities.com. Tense moments after a police standoff in East Moline over the weekend. We were first on the scene, and our camera spotted officers armed with rifles at a home on Friendship Farm Road on Saturday. A neighbor told us they saw a man who may have been injured. A Galva mother is speaking exclusively to Local 4 News because it's a difficult process to heal after her son's shooting death. Investigators told us 19-year-old Xavier Hartman was found shot and later died late last June. It's after he crashed and was confronted by a neighbor. Earlier this year, James Love was found not guilty in this case, and for his mother, that has made it a harder process to process this loss.
It's not okay that a man can take someone's life and not be held accountable for it, and then to know he is around like he had done nothing wrong.
Xavier would have turned 20 years old last month. What the Hartman family tells us they've been facing and how they're working to remember the teen is coming up tonight starting at 4 on Local 4 News. Illinois will soon become the first state in the Midwest to raise the smoking age to 21. Governor J.B. Pritzker signed the Tobacco 21 bill into law, calling it a milestone day. It makes Illinois the 11th state to raise the legal age for buying tobacco and vaping products. Now that includes cigarettes, chewing tobacco, e-cigarettes, and vapes. It'll go into effect July 1st, and Iowa is among 20 other states considering similar legislation. Progress is made at the Rock Island School greenhouse. It's an update to a story we brought you last month. Students planted their first seeds in the rooftop greenhouse 2 weeks ago as part of the school's garden program. The first harvest last year grew more than 300 pounds of food in the form of tomatoes, squash, peppers, and cucumbers. Science teacher Andy Campbell sent us these photos, and you can see plants are sprouting. The students will move them to the garden outside when the plants are big enough. A fun spin on an Easter tradition. The Rock Island Fitness and Activity Center held an underwater egg hunt over the weekend. Thousands of colorful eggs filled the pool as children with their parents grabbed as many as they could hold. There was even a deep dive at the end for expert swimmers, and kids we spoke with say they had a great time.
I really like to swim, and my mom signs me and my cousin up, and I just love this because I get to do it with my cousin, and it's just a big opportunity to do this, and it's just so fun.
The kids also got a goodie bag and pictures with the Easter Bunny as well. How adorable is that? Well, a class project dating back to 1993 is finally seeing the results it hoped to accomplish. Ted Nope and his parents were walking along the Mississippi River in Chester, Illinois, when they made the discovery, which was a bottle or message inside of a bottle. Turns out it was in 1993, and Miss Weldo students in Topeka, Kansas, took a field trip and put a message in a bottle and into the Delaware River. They hope to track the bottle down by corresponding with people who found it along their journey. Wells thought it might take a year, but instead it took more than 2 decades. The Nope family finally found it.
The second we saw that it was had been in water that long and went that far, is like, we didn't know which was more amazing. It survived this long, that my son was even born and was put in the river, or it made it all the way from Topeka, from Lake Perry.
I'm guessing that some flood took it up and it got caught on a rock, and then another flood came and dropped it. It's amazing that it made it to Chester, Illinois.
Now, Ms. Well-Done, the Nopes say they would love to hear her students' reactions. They've been around at 36 years now, and Waldo says she considers the project could be a success. And chocolate lovers made their way out of the Quad City Botanical Center. That's because visitors of the chocolate experience got to try different kinds of chocolate, went on a scavenger hunt in the gardens, and learned about the rainforest. Even Willy Wonka was in attendance. All proceeds go to support the Botanical Center.
All of the money that we raise during these events goes to underwrite our education program, which means that it helps us take care of our living classroom, our plants. It helps underwrite school tours and help the overall activities of the gardens.
The Botanical Center also hosted a spring story time on Sunday. Season 1 is officially in the books for the Quad City Storm hockey team. The team accomplished a lot of off the ice as well. Earlier today, they announced they donated more than $160,000 to local nonprofits and organizations. The Storm president says giving back to the community was a focus this season. The team's coach says although they're excited about their first season success, they want to do even more next year.
I'm a firm believer that every day you should try to get better, and it's going to be tough to surpass, don't get me wrong, but I think with what they've been doing, a lot more charities are going to want to be getting involved with us.
On the ice, the head coach says they built an exciting core of talent that they'll build around in the off-season. And it was a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend for us. And now let's look at your local pinpoint forecast when we come back.
WHBF is local for you. You're watching a special digital newscast on OurQuadCities.com with Alexandria Ikamone and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News Midday, available only on OurQuadCities.com.
We are the believers, we are the hope keepers, living to make a difference. And there's nowhere like this, no, there's nowhere like this. And I love and living local. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. But I love and living local. I'm living local and it's everything to me.
And now, meteorologist Ash Simpson with your local pinpoint forecast.
It was very nice. Temperatures in the 70s both days. We had a little bit of rain yesterday, but now today we've been warming very quickly. We're going to push all the way to the mid-70s before it's all said and done. Winds are gusting up a little bit, but just a warm, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Sunshine galore. That's all we're going to have for today before things start to change in the next few days to come. So if you haven't got outside yet, get outside and enjoy it. Temperatures are sitting in the mid-50s. They're going to climb all the way to the mid-70s, like I was saying, with the clouds clearing out. You got that sun beating down on you. It is a little gusty, but the winds come up out of the southwest with that warm air, so it's gusting in our favor. Futurecast here showing the sunshine that we have all day today. Clear skies tonight before more clouds will build in by Tuesday afternoon and evening. As that comes in, we're going to be looking for rain chances to start up as soon as very early Wednesday morning, and that rain is going to last all the way till about Friday morning, and we could be seeing pretty moderate to heavy rainfall, especially for folks north of I-80. 1 to upwards at most 3 inches of rain possible at this point, just really stopping the river from being able to drain out too quickly. But today, just enjoy it. 76, that high temperature. We're back down to the mid-40s tonight. Nice and comfy for us as temperatures cool back down the rest of the week. Highs will only be right around 50 on Wednesday with that rainfall, and then we're going to see highs only near 40s on Friday, back to the mid-50s this weekend.
Well, today is going to be a beautiful day, and if you have any outside plans, let us know in the comment section of our Facebook Live. What do you plan on doing today? For me, probably going to get some whiteys here. Well, thank you for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. Your local news, weather, and sports are available 24 hours a day right here at OurQuadCities.com. And be sure to join us for Local 4 News starting at 4. Have a great day.
If you see news happen or have a story idea, remember to forward it to 4. You can send your photos, videos, or ideas to us on the Our Quad Cities app or on the Local 4 News Facebook page. See breaking news 24/7 on OurQuadCities.com. Have you watched Local 4 News lately?
Breaking news tonight out of Davenport.
Several shots were fired around 4 this afternoon.
We were first on the scene of the massive fire.
With more local stories than anyone else.
Live in Davenport.
In Rock Island.
The Knox County Courthouse.
Breaking news.
Local 4 News was the only station on the scene.
We were there when they took the suspected drug dealer down.
It's a Local 4 News exclusive.
And the fastest growing source of online news coverage. On air and online. Isn't it time you made Local 4 News local for you?